Yeah. So I mean, you guys, GMAT is necessary in this whole thing. Yeah. One, and I think Josh really talked about that. We need, first of all, us as a company, as a program, we need your scores for us to be able to showcase out there to strategic partners. Okay, for us to grow, we need to grow. I mean, so that's why this GMAT, score, good GMAT score is needed. Also, I mean, from your end, also it's being needed by schools, to give these graduate assistantship awards and all that. And also even with the lenders, they look at your GMAT score. So that's why having a very good GMAT score is very, very important. And of course, also the relocation expenses through the circle. Okay, I don't know whether all of you guys watched the video that we shared from the students about their GMAT experience and the experience in the US. Those who are already at UAH, those students, they shared their their GMAT journey and all that. Did you guys watch them? Did you guys watch those? You did? Yeah. So they they shared their journey for GMAT and all that. I think you guys should watch that. Yeah. So anyways, GMAT is very, very very, very important for you guys. Yeah, getting all those funding and all that. So they were saying that some of them, even they were saying that how it was very hard for them to raise the relocation money. Okay, and for you to be in the main program and enjoy the benefits of relocation expenses loan, you must have passed your GMAT. If you don't pass, then you're gonna go to the power program where you will have to fund the whole relocation expenses. Okay, if you're okay with that, and it's about 500,000 Kenya shillings, if you're okay with that, then that's fine. Now, the other thing with the GMAT exam, you guys look now, we GMAT score, I mean, good ones. You see now we have Josh and Alan working for us in this GMAT thing. Okay, these guys are minting money from the program. It is because they got GMAT score, good GMAT scores. We've given them a job here. And this thing gonna grow. I want them to run this show, GMAT thing. They've proven themselves. Okay, and not these guys alone. Right now, we've employed, we are basically trying to be self-sustaining in the program. Opportunities will be giving students who have shown that actually they are good, they're outstanding. That's how you're gonna be giving these opportunities to students. You're not gonna be dishing out, oh, you say, oh, I want a job, nipe kazi. Apana. We look at you as a student. When you came here, have you passed your GMAT? What do you have to show, man, when it comes to your intellectual ability? Me, I don't like employing people who can't do things. And that's why also here I have to test you and see how good you are intellectually. Because this industry, man, there's no shortcut. You have to be smart. That's the bare minimum. So even when I was saying that this student who scores of 250, I keep wondering, like, did this student even score a B in KCSE? How can someone who scored a B can score 250? By the way, if anything, for you to succeed in the US, in the IT industry, I always look at myself. I'm not like the smartest out there. But if you are not at least at my level, I know you're gonna struggle because I've done those projects and I know how hard it is for you to implement a huge project here in the US for these big companies. You have to be smart, man. If you are a little bit lower than my level, it's gonna be very hard. Like if it's by serious, if it was all about just getting people into the program, we would be having so many right now. So many people want to come to the US, so many of them, but we can't. We are not in the business of bringing people to the US. You're in the business of bringing brilliant students to the US to come study and actually find work. We'll make sure, all I ask students is this: you do your part, leave the rest to us. We'll make sure that you get here and do well and get good jobs. But come to the program, start getting 250s, 400s, and you've already come through this training. Man, you are not serious. And you want to be out there making at least $500,000 a month. How now? How do you expect to put the bare minimum and then you want to harvest the best? I mean, it doesn't make sense. In this life, you have to put in the work, man, even us ourselves, even to be here where we are in this program. Believe me, man, we put in so much effort behind the scenes, so much, it's unbelievable. There are days that, you know, you wonder whether this is going to work out or not, because this was just a vision. You understand how serious this is? I always tell people, Bana, if you really want to be successful in life, and especially becomes financially successful, I mean, you have to really, really work hard. I mean, you have to be brilliant, extraordinary. You can't just be average, just like the rest of the people out there. That's what it is, man. You're watching Success with Bob Mwiti Show, presented to you by Upstack America. Upstack America is a consulting company that helps immigrants find amazing higher education and job opportunities in the tech industry in the United States. You can find our programs by going to www.upstackamerica.com. Upstack America, we wake you up to the unlimited potential within you. That's how you differentiate. You differentiate yourself from the rest. That's how you end up being successful. That's what these guys have been able to show in this program. Josh and Alan, they are different. They're different. And now you can see they are running the program. These are the opportunities that you want to give to bright students through the program. And we can only give you that if you have a good, very competitive GMAT score. And that GMAT score will stay at 550. By the way, this last past cohort is the one that you are covering expenses for students who scored below a 550, up to 530. But moving forward, it's gonna be 550. And we might even go up to 600. You have to be good. There's no shortcut about this thing. Good in the sense of your intellectual ability has to be at very high level. Okay, what we are trying to do in this program, we are trying to build a pipeline of talent that we can use to be able to implement our clients' projects. A pipeline of talent that we can use to build the company. We need resources, man. We need people to work for us. This program is growing tremendously. We need people. We need smart people to work for us. Even we just employed another guy, Josephat Oyondi. He's our developer. So those are the opportunities that I'm talking about in the program. The way we are seeing people joining, we need people to support this program. And we can only look at those who are doing well. It starts with your GMAT score. Understand that as you undertake this training. Man, if it means you leave your job, you have to. If your job of 50,000 Kenya shillings, 100,000 Kenya shillings is the one that you are prioritizing, I don't even understand it. Like, you have a very huge opportunity over here in the US to make as much money as you want, as long as you have the skills. That's the beauty of this country. That's the beauty of being in this industry, IT industry. I've been there, man. I've been there. You basically, seriously, like, you ask, you tell the client, hey, you know what? I mean, 10 years from now, you guys, like, should be in that position where you're telling the client, hey, you know what? If you can't pay me $150 an hour or 200, I can't do your project. Those are the opportunities that are here in this country. I mean, prioritize this thing, man. If you really want to come, and especially if you don't have the money to take care of all these relocation expenses, you have no choice but to pass this. Before even this meeting, actually, I was talking to an auntie of one of the students who is in the program, who just failed GMAT today itself. He scored a 460. 460. Mimi, I spent all the time I was scoring 470. And he was saying that he spent so much time practicing for this GMAT, he couldn't, you know, I was getting all the story from the auntie, because the auntie is the one who is supporting the student. Oh, he's not even been eating, doing everything, and then he scored a 460. I don't know what we can do now. I'm like, 460? That student is not serious. I mean, that's nothing. And then he says that even like he did his best. And this parent wanted to see whether the student can repeat or what the options are. I told the parent, like, this student should not even be repeating. If his best came to 460, honestly, he has no business repeating that exam, because he's still gonna score the same score, even less. I've seen this. I mean, there's no shortcut about this whole thing, man. I mean, I have to be serious with you guys. There's no sugarcoating, nothing. I mean, it's what it is. You just have to be good. You've been watching Success with Bob Mwiti Show, brought to you by Upstake America. Come back next time to hear more steps and missteps that I took on the path to becoming a successful immigrant in USA. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn.